What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joe with Smokin Joe's Pit Barbecue. On today's video, I'm going to show you guys my brand new 1,000-gallon Bison smoker. We're going to season it up and we're going to fire it up for the very first time. Stay tuned. Alright, so before I season up the smoker, I do want to give you guys a quick walk around. Here's that jumbo size firebox. Check this bad boy out. There's a lot of really nice details on the smoker as well. Those awesome hinges right there as well. And beautiful wells throughout the entire smoker, as you can see. Let me open up this firebox so you guys can check it out. This thing is massive. Check out the door. So these 4 bolts right here is what's going to hold the nameplate on, and the name of the smoker is going to be my daughter's name, which is Caitlin. So here pretty soon you'll see a plate there that says Caitlin, and again that's going to be my smoker's name. Again, jumbo size firebox. You can see how far it sticks out from the tank itself. Okay. So these gussets right here that you see on the doors, that's something new that Thomas from Bison Smokers recently started doing to help really stiffen up that door so it doesn't flex on you, especially when you fire it up, because sometimes the metal can twist on you a little bit. So really liking that design. Here are the grates to the smoker. I mean, this thing's got some capacity. Check this thing out. Little inside angle there. Also on this firebox side, you have this plate right there, so you can put a water pan or maybe render some tallow. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with that plate right there, which I absolutely love that Thomas did that. Here are the Bison Smokers tell-true gauges. Beautiful. The other thing that Bison Smokers did is not only did they build this pit, but they also built the trailer that this pit sits on. Check it out. I mean, the design of this smoker is second to none. A lot of really nice details. Let me shut this door so I can show you guys the counterweight system. There are the hinges for the doors, and you can see the counterweight system right there. Beautiful. Let's check out that stack. Alright, here's the exhaust stack, starting with that massive elbow right there. So this stack is foldable, but I did bolt it down, as you can see right there. This is a 10-inch stack. Check it out. It does have an adjustable damper right here. Here's the front part of the trailer. Again, you can see the quality of the trailer that Bison Smoker builds as well. One of the nice things that I liked that they did is the lights are wired inside the frame. Again, just a lot of really nice workmanship. Here's another nice touch from Bison Smokers. That's the plate where the actual stack rests when you fold it. It rests right on this plate right here. It says "Come and take it." If you guys are not familiar with the Gonzales, Texas story, check it out. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take out all these racks. I'm going to wash them off with soap and water, and before I put them on, I'll bring you guys back. I'm going to season the inside with some beef tallow. Stay tuned. Alright, so there are the racks. I do have 5 lower racks you can see right there, and then 3 top racks. Now the top racks I'm probably going to be using for chicken, maybe even for cold smoking some sausage and other things, maybe even some ribs. But I'm going to wash these off. Again, just simple soap and water. You get them nice and clean, dry them off, and I'll bring you guys right back. Alright, so I've got the racks washed off. They're going to air dry for a few minutes. Now it's time to season the inside of the smoker. As you can see, we have nothing but bare metal on the inside. So I just have some Wagyu beef tallow in this bottle right here, and I did warm it up. As you can see, it's really nice and fluid. But if it's cold where you're at, you want to make sure it doesn't start to solidify. You might have to keep it warm so it doesn't plug up the end of your nozzle. So thank you, Mighty Joe Yim, for this hack, if you will. So I've got it on the spray mode. Now I'm going to spray the inside. This definitely beats wiping down the inside of the smoker by hand. Check this out. Okay, that's the stream. There we go. So now I have a spray function. See how easy this is? Want to spray the inside. Want to spray the entire surface of the chamber, the opening of the door, all your racks, your rails. I almost feel like I'm cheating doing this, but I gotta tell you, it works, and it works really fast. I'm also gonna spray the inside of the door. Man, we got tallow flying everywhere. Beautiful. All right, so I've got the inside completely sprayed down with some tallow. I got my shelves back on. Now I'm gonna spray these shelves down with some of the same beef tallow. All right, so the inside of the smoker is completely covered with some tallow. I even tallowed the inside of the firebox, as you can see, and I did throw in a little bit of charcoal. Now this is the easiest way that I have found to start my big offset, my frontiersman anyway. So for those of you guys that own a 250 or bigger pit, even 1,000 gallon, how do you guys start your pits? Do you guys use charcoal? Or do you guys just use a flamethrower? All right, so to start these coals, I'm gonna be using my grill gun from Grill Blazer. Again, this is what I use to start all of my offsets with, and this gun works perfect. And if you would, again, let me know in the comments what you use to start up your pits. So just open the gas a little bit, hit the trigger, just like that, and fire in the hole. All right, about a minute later, and those coals are lit. All right, so this is the wood that I'm going to use to season my smoker. This wood is from Gourmet Wood Products. They have been around since 1982, but for the last 40 years, they've been supplying the restaurant industry until today. So this wood is now available at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and I got to tell you, this is some of the cleanest wood that I've ever used. So this wood is post oak, but you can also get Southern Barbecue Hickory, Texas Honey Mesquite, and Southern Pecan. All right, let's stack a few of these in the firebox. All right, so the coals are lit. Just gonna drop a couple of splits on each side of that charcoal. All right, so I'm gonna let this wood catch. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. All right, guys, so it's been 3 hours since I first started seasoning my pit, and it is running perfect. I gotta tell you, 2 splits, and it runs at 275 on the lower grates all day long. You add 4 splits, and this bad boy will run at 350 degrees. So 2 splits on a nice bed of coals is all you need, and I've got 275 degrees from start to finish. All right, so as far as the smoke right now, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but there's hardly any smoke coming out of that stack, and that's exactly what I want. Again, 2 splits on a nice bed of coals is gonna get you 275 and a nice clean smoke coming out of that stack. So as you can see, I do have the firebox door cracked about maybe 3 to 4 inches, if that, and that's exactly where I've had it the entire time. And again, I'm getting 275 having the door opened at that spot. So I do have 4 splits on right now, and that's actually running really hot, hotter than what I want. So going forward, only 2 splits on top of those coals, again, is gonna give me 275 degrees, which is perfect. So one thing I forgot to show you guys earlier was this firewood basket that's on the other side of the smoker. But there you have it. You can fit a ton of wood in that basket. All right, let's check our temps right now. 275 on the bottom right-hand gauge. Middle gauge right at 275. And the far left gauge, and I'm gonna call that about 270-ish. That's not bad, guys. Pretty consistent temperatures, again, from left to right. So I am really happy with that. All right, so now to answer the very big question, what am I gonna be doing with such a big smoker? Well, I've got some really big plans for it. I'm actually gonna be setting up a barbecue food truck right here in El Paso, Texas. So if you're from here, you got some good barbecue coming to you soon. And for those of you guys that don't live in El Paso, but you wanna come try my barbecue, I invite you to do so once I open up my food truck. I hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough and seasoning of my 1,000 gallon Bison smokers. If this is your first time to my channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Until next time, Joe with Smokin Joe's Play Barbecue. See ya.